What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back, guys, to a brand new video. It is your boy Pokestocks, and today we're going to be diving down deep into, guys, the premise, the trenches of the Pokemon market. Is it too late to invest into Sword and Shield, and my best remaining products that I believe that are out there? Guys, we have made some crazy progress on the channel so far. I'm sorry to sort of push this out to you. I hate advertising because it's so stupid, but I did unlock memberships on this channel, so if you guys do want to support your boy, join the Ultra Ball Club. Exclusive videos, exclusive shorts, comments, etc. You guys will see all of that on the page. If you guys just do want to support you, $4.99, not too bad. Just like one Pokemon pack back in like 2020 when stuff was actually a bit cheaper. But yeah, guys, today we're gonna be hyping into a lot of stuff. So I want to start off this video first by looking back at an OG video. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a throwback, guys. This was my first video ever on this channel. It was 5 months ago. I checked. I thought it was like 6-7 months ago, but I guess not. And practically in this video, I went ahead and I found Pokemon cards. Most importantly, I found Lost Origin and Silver Tempest, guys. This was before the prismatic hype, right? So this was quite some time ago, I guess, right? And unfortunately, there's no audio. I have it turned off. But look at what I found at Target, bro. I can hear. I don't know if you guys look at this, bro. Oh my god. I can't. I'm about to start tweaking. Just let it play out. Look at this, bro. Look at this, dude. This was at Target just a few months ago, guys. These were during the Black Friday event. This Silver Tempest ETB, this Astral Radiance, this Brilliant Stars ETB, this Lost Origin, guys, these were all $20 a piece, bro. A freaking piece. These were all $20. And now look at it, bro. These Lost Origin ETBs are going for more than $100. So here's a quick insider information, guys, on the graph right here. This is exactly the time period this happened. They were going for around 56. They dropped all the way down to around $40 during this time period of the event, when these were going for like 20 bucks, bro. And they climbed all the way back up, guys. If you probably look at the 6 months, up 121%. Just honestly crazy. And to think about, literally, when you look at all of this, bro, today at least, when you look at all that today, that's at least $2,000 worth of product just sitting there. Get some sparkling water. And guys, this was literally $20 freaking dollars, dude. I can't. It just makes me so like, what? I can't. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys, having these moments, you know, like this are practically never really gonna happen. And look at this, dude. This is exactly, guys, the time period. All right, this is, I mean, hold on, this would be very interesting if I actually do this for you guys, so you guys can vividly see it. Why am I on vivid voltage right now? I don't know. Alright, so this, what you guys see, let's do 1 year right here. So you guys can see the two graphs side by side. Let me just play it out. So as you guys can see right here, hold on, this right here, I'm so sorry for saying right here all the time. But this giant leap is this right here. Oh my god, I have to stop saying that. And then the giant crash is this. And then practically right here, guys, right, we can't see. I gotta stop saying right here. Oh, chat, how many times did I say that? Let me know in the video. Okay. Then, this line shows, I'm not trying to say it. This line right here. Oh my god, bro. I'm tweaking, guys. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to say that. So we don't know what happens after this line, but obviously today we do, and it's a dramatic increase in price. I believe I said in the video, I don't know if I can hear myself, but I believe I said, guys, this is the last buying opportunity to get this stuff. And during the time, market price was $46. Market price now is $100. So practically 2x in price. Lost Origin booster boxes during this time were going for $240, I believe. And now they're going for $550. Silver Tempest ETBs. These things were mad cheap, bro. These things were $32. I begged you guys to buy this. I remember vividly saying that, chat. I remember vividly saying that. If we go Silver Tempest now, these ETBs are currently, I mean, this was 6 months ago, bro. This is exactly right here. And it climbed up 100%. Just mad crazy, dude. If, you know, we could show right here. Oops. Pull back the video up. $32 now. I mean, okay, this. Don't get fooled, guys. Oh my, $10, not that bad. Look at the $14 shipping, so that comes up to be around $70, which is the market price right now, which honestly, in my opinion, for a Sword and Shield Elite Trainer box in the year 2025, that's really not that bad. I hope it doesn't sound weird that I'm drinking this on camera. Hopefully not. And what the Lugia was going for 200. These booster boxes were going for what? 180. Now they're going for 350. So it's honestly just crazy, you know. Exactly right here, guys, is the boom in price. 6-month mark. As soon as Black Friday really hit, it was really, in my opinion, the begin of the crazy wave. So to answer the question that you guys probably came to the video for, are there still buying opportunities in the Sword and Shield era? In my personal opinion, yes, there are. I do think there are significant plays you could do, but the thing you guys have to be, and I gotta zoom out in this, because this was a long time ago. Oops. Oh, 100. Okay, let me zoom out, chat. Okay, I'm probably zooming out the wrong way. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm learning how to... There we go. W. So yeah, practically this was from the older video. But practically what I'm saying here, guys, is that the older sets are goodbye. What I mean by the goodbye part that you guys do see right here is the fact that these are no longer getting reprinted. So the Silver Tempest and Lost Origin, they're only going to continue to rise as one gets open, one goes up. Pretty straightforward for the market. So I do think there are some plays you could do right now, but you have to be very picky. And I don't know if I mentioned this, I probably already did, but I just don't know how to talk anymore. You guys have to be patient. If you are interested in investing in Sword and Shield, I can tell you one thing, is that the Sword and Shield market right now is very saturated. In terms of buying an ETB right now for $90 does not mean that in 6 months, like how we saw before, it will double in price to 180. That is a definite possibility, but on how the markets are looking right now, with all the volume and all the hype turned from Sword and Shield now to Prismatic, Destiny Rivals, and all of the newer sets, I will see a significant slower increase. A great example of this is the Brilliant Stars ETB. Past year, this thing has seen significant growth. Past 6 months, guys, we're right here, 45. Now we're up to around $90 in ETB. You know, in 6 months, I mean, up 11% in 1 month is very strong. Don't get me wrong on that, but I personally think that if you say you're buying this ETB, right? Say you're buying this one from this company for $100. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think that buying it now for $100, probably in 6 months, it will be a slight increase. I do want to throw in, I'm not a financial advisor as I'm throwing prices out now, so take this for your own advice, guys. Please and thank you. I think this Brilliant Stars ETB in 6 months will definitely increase, but with numbers now, as I could say numbers, probably to 145. I think that's a very reasonable price for this ETB in 6 months. 6 months is a long time. It'll probably be 2026 by then, which is crazy how fast this year is moving. But, you know, there are some slower ETBs, like Battle Styles, which is seeing very slow growth. Even though we went up 88%, guys, for Battle Styles, it's still not the strongest growth that we would have liked to be seeing, if that makes sense. I mean, I know the set was complete doo-doo water. I remember collecting during this time. I think I got back into Pokemon, actually, during this time when Battle Styles came out. And I remember that these ETBs were literal, like, worse than doo-doo water, bro, like diarrhea water. And what does that even mean? What did I just say? Oh my, I can't talk. You know, if you're interested about investing in Sword and Shield, like, would you spend $80 on this or spend the extra $20 and get a Brilliant Stars ETB? Definitely go for the Brilliant Stars ETB, because that's just going to make you more money in the long run, because the set is more demanding. Now, besides the ETBs, guys, I do got to throw in, I do think there are a few other products to go for right now, because, you know, for example, no one has the money to spend $500 on one Lost Origin booster box, because that is absolutely absurd. At least I don't know anyone who could spend $500 to $600 on one booster box alone. And if you were to do that, I would actually call you dumb, because there's so many more buying volume opportunities For example, I bet that if you were to buy 6 prismatic ETBs right now for $100 each to equal 600, you're going to see much stronger growth, as those ETBs alone will grow around 10% each month. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that will happen. I'm not believing that. I'm just saying that as a quote-unquote prediction of just volume buying, if that makes sense. For example, Evolving Skies ETBs got too high, 300. Future Strike, in my opinion, too inflated. I do think, though, my strongest bet, and I love this set so much. It's probably pretty bad how much I love this set. But I'm kind of a simp, guys, for Silver Tempest. I mentioned this set so many times since the beginning of this channel, that if you want to invest in Sword and Shield, I would definitely, guys, go for the Build and Battle boxes. You're paying $35 for 4 packs of Silver Tempest, which theoretically you're not hitting the $40 mark yet, so you're gonna pay around you know, these are $14. That's crazy. You're probably paying, you know, $9 a pack probably. But the nice thing, and I bet you a lot of you who know the Pokemon market can agree with me on, is that this is a sealed product. And what that means is that people who want to buy packs and don't want to buy a lot of packs, say they don't want to spend $1,000 on an Elite Trainer box, they just want to buy 4 packs, just have the fun of it, they can trust you because this is a sealed product. No one really will buy just random packs because who knows if they've been tampered with. And the Build and Battle, guys, comes with the exclusive promo, the box, the cards. So it's a very aesthetic product, and I do think these things never get the attention they deserve, because at the end of the day, guys, you're buying packs from this, and that's really the only reason why people buy it. And it's a very good underrated product. So if you're looking, I would definitely always go for the Build and Battle boxes. And just for the freak of it, let's see how much Lost Origin ones are going for right now. Honestly, I have no clue. 52. I mean, it's not too bad, but of course, it's a lot of money. These were literally $20 one day. That's so funny. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. If you are interested in buying, you know, Sword and Shield, just try to always look for your desire. And I'll get more on that right now. Just make sure I'm recording. So, what I mean by desire, and I think I'm gonna draw it out. I think it's a great example to draw it out for you guys. I love how I could just expand this thing. What I mean by draw out is pretty simple. I mean, what did I just say? If you're interested in the market right now, right, for Sword and Shield, or whatever, Sword and Shield is this right now, right? It had its crazy bull market. I think it did. Future Strike boxes hit $800. Lost Origin, $800. Everything right now is super inflated. I don't think, guys, that the market will continue to go boom, 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 boom like that. In fact, I actually don't believe that at all. I think the market right now, especially where we are, is going to go in a little bit of a more slower pattern growth. Something maybe like this. And right now, we're sort of seeing that. I'm not saying, guys, that we see that all of the time. But for example, if we go to Silver Tempest, and all of the booster boxes, Sword and Shield, I'm going to show you guys this right now. They all had a massive pump recently. And as you guys see right here, this was massive pump, literally from $270 right to $355. There was definitely something going on in the market. I don't know what it's called. But the past month, guys, you guys can see the slow growth. So either this will continue to happen in Sword and Shield for now, and then we'll obviously see more progressive strong growth as the market fades out from Scarlet and Violet now, whatever. But if we have another example of this crazy surge again, which we did have literally right here, and to prove you guys a point, this was literally on every freaking booster box. Lost Origin, you guys see right here, boom, $3.99 all the way up to $5.30, crazy. Future Strike had it, Evolving Skies had it. Evolving Skies right now is $2,000 a box. Let's go right here, boom, crazy surge again. So it does happen, these weird things. And I'm not going to call them weird. I'm definitely going to call them buyouts or something like that. But as you guys can focus on, I think Evolving Skies can have this slow, strong growth. So, for example, if you buy the ETB, if you buy a Build and Battle box, I bet you this is the growth you will see in your portfolio. But I would definitely recommend that be patient, man. Be patient, be patient, be patient. Because I was about to say Lost Origin. Let me rephrase that. All the Sword and Shield sets, guys, that I've invested in, even the ones that are complete due to water, like Battle Styles and all these other sets, dude, they have all proved me really, really strong growth. as soon as I think a breaking point will be, in my opinion, when all of the Sword and Shield ETBs guys pass the $100 mark. I think that will be a significant turning point in the market, in terms of just where we're going to be headed after that. But it's just a hard video to make. You know, making this video 6 months ago when I first made this channel, this would be completely different. But times have changed, guys. But I know there are still people out there who want to invest in Sword and Shield. I do get a few comments saying that, especially some comments going around the premise of, Pokestocks, bro, stop investing in the modern sense. They're going to get reprinted. And I say, I 100% agree with you, man. So switching the content over to some older sets like Sword and Shield for some of you guys who have that mindset, you know, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit harder. It's really literally just picking in the haystack, man. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. As a full-on investor, and if you made it this far to the end of the video, I would probably, if I had, you know, $1,000 to invest right now, I would probably hold off on Sword and Shield and probably look into new modern sets, due to the fact that it's the truth, guys. It's a bit saturated right now, the Sword and Shield market. So take that for your own word. Take that for your own advice. Do your own research. Do your own looks. Whatever you want to do, long term, short term. Take that for your own advice. But that's a wrap it up, guys, for today's video. Hope all of you did enjoy. And I wanted to make it clear, this video was not really pushing out an investment, but it was really pushing out where the Sword and Shield market is right now. And that if you are looking to maybe throw $500 in the Sword and Shield market at the moment, the few products I did mention are kind of strong in my opinion. But just keep that in mind, guys. I would totally end it off with just look into the minor products. So thank you all so much. Have a great day.